Question 9. Consider the following human karyotype. So what we're going to look at first is given a karyotype, and we're going to have to be asked obviously questions about that. So name the two types of macromolecules that would be found in these structures in the karyotype. So what are these structures? We know these structures are chromosomes, and so we need to ask ourselves what two macromolecules actually make up the chromosomes themselves. And we know they consist of histones and DNA, and the DNA wraps around those histones. We know the histones are actually proteins, hence why macromolecule number 1 is a proteins, and macromolecule 2 are nucleic acids, so they are the monomer of DNA. Then we push forward. And then it says draw 2 labeled diagrams in the space below to illustrate the general structure of the monomers each macromolecule named. So if we look at these two, I've sort of just written them in advance. Very dodgy drawings indeed, but they still exhibit the general group. We know that this is going to be in terms of our proteins, because we know that polypeptide sequence and many of these join together. It's got its amino group, the carbon and the hydrogen, the carboxyl group, and we know this R group makes it unique for every amino acid that there is. Then we got over here our nucleic acid. We know our nucleic acid consists of 3 particular things: the phosphate head, or the phosphate group over here, the deoxyribose sugar. We know that the difference between RNA and DNA, or one of the main differences, is the presence of a ribose sugar. So this is deoxyribose for DNA, and then the nitrogen base, one of the 4 that we look at. So bang, bang, bang. That looks to be 4 marks total. Then we move on to B, and it says, explain whether this individual's karyotype is the same, different from a normal human karyotype. So we've got to ask ourselves, what is about a normal human karyotype? We know there's 46 chromosomes, okay? 46 sets, if you will. So we look through this, and we think, okay, let's count how many. And look, I'm not going to bore you with counting all these, but when you count, 1 should be here. We've got a total of 45, okay? We've got 45 chromosomes, which means we know that we're 1 less than the 46. So we need to actually make reference to that. So first and foremost, I state that it's different. It's different from a normal human karyotype as only 45 chromosomes are present. Saying they should be 46 doesn't actually get you the mark in this particular case. It needs to be specific to this particular karyotype here. Hence why we need to say 45 chromosomes are present. We could have also added on to that particular sentence 45 chromosomes are present, whereas 46 should be, but 45 is indicative there, and we're all good.